In a series of statements that have shaken the foundations of the British royal house, Prince Harry has come to light with revelations that could forever alter the public image of the monarchy and its future. In an exclusive interview given to one of the most prestigious media internationally, Harry has confirmed what many rumored in silence: the tragic truth behind Kate Middleton's life and how these events are pushing William's marriage towards an inevitable outcome. "It's time for the world to know the truth," began Harry, visibly affected but determined. "What Kate has lived through in silence for years is something no one should experience, still less under the constant public scrutiny we are subjected to." According to Harry, Kate has faced a number of personal and emotional challenges alone that have been meticulously hidden by the royal family's public relations apparatus. "It's not just the pressure of being a public figure," he explained, "but the lack of real support in the most difficult times." Kate's personal difficulties have had a direct impact on her marriage to William. "There are a lot of unresolved tensions," Harry said, hinting that the couple has been considering separation as a serious option for some time. So far, William has not made public statements about his brother's claims. However, sources close to the royal family suggest that he is deeply concerned about the situation and seeks a solution that protects both the well-being of his family and the image of the monarchy. Despite known tensions between Harry and the rest of the royal family, he has expressed his staunch support for Kate. "She's an amazing, strong, brave woman. It deserves much more than it has received," he said. This scandal comes at a delicate moment for the British monarchy, already faced with criticism and questions about its relevance in the 21st century. Harry's statements only add fuel to the fire in the debate about the future of the institution. Queen Elizabeth II has maintained an official silence on the matter, although she is rumored to be deeply dismayed by the revelations and concerned about the impact they could have on family cohesion and public perception of the monarchy. Harry's interview has revealed not only Kate and William's personal difficulties but also a deep division within the royal family. "There's a lot more beneath the surface than the audience sees," Harry hinted. Harry also addressed the relentless media pressure that has exacerbated family tensions, criticizing the media for its relentless coverage and often cruel scrutiny of royals' personal lives. Despite the adversities, Harry praised Kate's strength and resilience. "She has endured more than most could handle and still stands firm and dignified," he said. The situation raises serious questions about the future of the royal family and how it will handle this internal crisis. The possibility of a divorce between William and Kate not only has profound personal implications for them and their children, but could also redefine the role of the monarchy in modern society. With the world watching, the royal house finds itself at a crossroads, between preserving its legacy and adapting to the demands of transparency and humanity that the 21st century demands. History is ongoing, and only time will tell how these personal and institutional challenges will be resolved. And Kate would not only affect the structure of the family but also her relationship with the British public and the international community. In a world that is no longer alien to the complexities of life behind palace walls, thanks to increasing transparency and social media, the monarchy finds itself at a crossroads. Will it be able to adapt and show a more humane and relatable facet, or will it cling to traditions that increasingly seem outdated? Prince Harry insists that change is necessary. "We can't keep pretending that everything is fine," he says, echoing a sentiment that many young Britons and royals around the world share. Authenticity and vulnerability could be the keys to the survival of the monarchy in an era where perfection is no longer ideal. The interview with Harry also uncovered a lack of support and understanding for mental health issues within the royal family. Kate Middleton, according to Harry, has had to face her challenges largely alone, with little help or understanding from the institution. This revelation has sparked a public debate about the emotional well-being of those in positions of power and responsibility. Kate's public image, always impeccable and controlled, hides a reality of struggle and pain that many would not have imagined. According to Harry, behind every public appearance, there are untold stories of personal resistance against adversity. This duality between public image and private reality is a recurring theme in discussions about life under the public eye. As the interview spread, social media flooded with messages of support for Kate and criticism of the institution for not providing a more supportive and understanding environment. Some point out that this could be a turning point for significant reform within the monarchy. In contrast, there is also a current of sympathy for William, caught between the expectations of his role and the needs of his family. The pressure to maintain a facade of stability and strength is immense, and the fissures in this perfectly healed image reveal the underlying human tensions. Harry emphasizes the importance of family above all, despite difficulties and differences. At the end of the day, we all want the best for each other, he says, suggesting that there is still hope for reconciliation and healing. Public response to the interview has been mixed, with some criticizing Harry for exposing such private family matters, while others praise him for his bravery in speaking openly about taboo topics and for showing his support for Kate. Experts on royal affairs and political commentators suggest that this could be a defining moment for the monarchy, one that might require a thorough reappraisal of its values, its role in modern society, and how it relates to its most vulnerable members. The impact of these revelations on the relationship between the brothers, the royal family as a whole, and their connection to the public remains to be seen. What is clear is that the interview has started a necessary conversation about the modernization of the monarchy, mental health, and family support, topics relevant not only to royalty but to society in general. As the story continues to unfold, the world watches carefully as the royal family will handle these challenges and whether they will be able to adapt to changing times, maintaining their relevance and connection to the British people and beyond. Finally, what this situation highlights is the shared humanity between those in the public eye and the rest of us. Struggles, challenges, and the search for support and understanding are universal, transcending status and position. In this sense, Kate and William's story, with all its complexities and challenges, is a reminder that, regardless of circumstances, empathy and mutual support are fundamental to overcoming adversity. This chapter of the royal saga, with its mix of personal and public drama, has forced other royals into positions, although most have opted for caution, choosing not to publicly comment on Harry's revelations. However, internal sources suggest an atmosphere of concern and reflection within the palace walls about the long-term impact of these statements on the institution. Analysis of the situation by monarchy experts suggests a moment of introspection for the royal family, with some arguing that this could be the catalyst for a thorough review of how the institution handles the personal and public relations of its members. The need to balance tradition with adaptation to the 21st century has never been so evident. Among royal observers, there are those who see the situation as an opportunity for the modernization of the monarchy, arguing that a more humane and open approach could strengthen the connection between the crown and the people. Transparency, they suggest, need not be to the detriment of dignity or respect for the institution. However, resistance to change within some factions of the royal family is notable. The idea of maintaining a united front and the traditional image of strength and immutability remains a priority for some, further complicating the possibility of meaningful reform. Queen Elizabeth II's role on this stage is particularly intriguing. As matriarch of the family and head of the monarchy, her response, or lack thereof, to these internal issues will be decisive in how the crisis is managed. Although he has kept a low profile, it is rumored that he has been seeking advice and deliberating on the best steps to take. Public opinion regarding royalty, always a crucial factor in the stability and perception of the monarchy, has been affected by Harry's revelations. Recent surveys indicate a polarization in attitudes towards the royal family, with an increase in sympathy towards Kate and Harry, while other members face criticism for their apparent lack of support. The impact on younger generations of royalty, especially William and Kate's children, is an additional concern. How this situation is handled could set precedents for how personal and public challenges are faced in the future, modeling their own roles within the institution. The international community is also watching closely, with Commonwealth leaders and citizens expressing their support and, in some cases, concern for the well-being of the royal family. The relevance and role of the monarchy on the world stage could be influenced by how these internal affairs are resolved. Kate and William-related charities and sponsorships have felt the impact of the controversy, with renewed attention to their activities and how their work reflects the personal values and challenges they face. This has led to a broader debate about the role of royalty in social activism and philanthropy. The media response to the saga has been voracious, with each statement and public appearance being analyzed for clues to the internal state of the royal family. The often strained relationship between the press and the monarchy is at a turning point, with calls for more responsible and compassionate coverage. Royal fans, both in the UK and abroad, have been vocal in their support of different family members, organizing events and social media campaigns to show their solidarity. This digital mobilization reflects the public's deep affection and concern for the well-being of their favorite real figures. Literature and art inspired by the current situation of the royal family have begun to emerge, reflecting the cultural influence of the monarchy and how the personal stories of its members resonate with popular creativity. These works contribute to a broader dialogue about the role of royalty in contemporary society. As the royal family navigates these turbulent waters, the question of what will become of the British monarchy remains open. The possibility of significant change, both in terms of personal relationships and the structure and function of the institution, seems more tangible than ever. In the end, this chapter of real history underscores the universality of family and personal challenges, reminding us that regardless of status or wealth, struggles for understanding, support and acceptance are common to all. The way the royal family chooses to face these challenges will not only define its future, but also that of the monarchy in the 21st century.